Glasses. Oh, it's actually fun being back. It looks grand. Okay, good. It's fine. I can leave it then. I can, rather than like piss about with the settings, if I can just do it. And look, shorter, fringy bits than when I was last. I'm a new person. Should we keep webcam on? Fuck it. And here I thought I was simply misremembering your glasses. Look, no, they're new. I love these glasses though. I love them. I think they're great. Oh, you meant me. I thought you meant the webcam settings. Looks grand. My bad. Do the webcams, but thank you. Do the webcam settings also look okay? I think the one thing I need to change is that if I do keep it is I need to turn off VTuber, and then we're ready to go. I'm ready to play. Where is my alerts on this scene? They're not like behind the webcam. No, they're not. Okay. Like behind the webcam. No, they're not. Okay. I pressed it twice. My bad. That might have been a little bit too loud. Sorry, gang. Right, more Fatal Frame or Project Zero if you're European like me. Let me know about sounds and stuff. Cam looks fine as well. Let's leave it then. Let's just go. I've missed you guys. It's good to see you guys again. Webcam settings are good. Phew. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Dim. Thank you, everybody, for helping me with that. I'm gonna have to be very aware of my face again. I've been like chilling playing the game. I don't look too like orange, do I? That was what I was worried about as well. That was another thing that I struggled with a little bit before, because my ring lights are a little bit warmer. Oh shit, it just hit me. I don't remember what we're doing. What were we doing? Oops. Everyone's orange. Webcam settings are still good. Thank you, Sith. Thank you. Avoiding being framed in a fatal way. Exactly. I was ever so slightly worried you had a creepy encounter. Like a few weeks back I had someone come in and instantly start guessing my age and commenting on how I looked when my head accidentally popped up in the stream. Oh. When I leaned in for details on my painting, it was super uncomfortable. So you had yeah, what the fuck was that? I scared the shit out of me. You had a creepy encounter, Fugari. That happened to you. I'm sorry. Is the game too loud? It feels a bit loud.
Do you know, I think I might actually be Welsh.
Might actually be Welsh. I thought we fought this woman anyway. Okay. Oh god, what the fuck are we doing? That's just a road accident waiting to happen. Mistake was talking about me and her playing Dead Space 3, by the way. Which would be fun. Is it co-op? It is. Outed. Yeah, but now I've said it in the space, like it has to happen. Like, that's the rule of it, right? That's how it happens. Nothing out of the ordinary on Twitch, but creepy nonetheless. I'm so sorry that happened to you, though, Figari. That's awful, and I'm so sorry. No backsies now. Exactly. You have to do it now because I've put it in the space. And now Rasky is excited. Ow. I'm trying to remember what I was doing last stream, okay, Yang? But I actually can't. I physically cannot fucking remember what I was doing. Looking for my sister? I'm like running around the mansion, like thinking, okay, it'll come back to me. But all the rooms are the same. Which is unideal. Play a different Dead Space, troll us all. Something to do with Osaka House. Yeah, are we in Osaka House? Can't remember buttons. Is everything running okay? Everything good? Everyone comfortable? Everyone cozy? Everyone feeling fantastic and brilliant and amazing? Tina, thanks. Why are you saying thanks? Oh, because she gifted you a sub. That's why. You comfy, Mistake? Yeah. I'm just smiling because it's like, I don't know, it's just nice to be back. Rasky's comfy. Yes, 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 and yes. Good. Sif's comfy. Comfy and cozy, yes. I've got a screaming face next to my name. You do. Mistake gifted you a sub because she's very kind. Oh, we're in Kiru House. Didn't we see our sister go across a bridge and we have to get into that house, but it's locked currently? Let's have a little run around. No, I remember what we're doing. We're making the doll. We're finding doll pieces. That's what we're doing. I've remembered. It's not too loud though, is it? Because it's loud for me and it's gonna scare the shit out of me, but we move. Because if I remember right, if I'm correct, if my calculations are indeed, in our items we should have like doll bits. Yeah, look at my memory. Bruh, bruh. I think we need to find some eyes for this. And I think the way we were finding these is we was just running around the house and like kids were being epic and playing Fortnite and like leaving them once they scared the shit out of me. Doll bits. Like one was here, do you remember? And he made us, well, he made chat jump. I didn't jump. Vibe, please. It is a vibe. It's the actual vibe today. I'm doing good apart from being nervous about a meeting tomorrow. But even that meeting should be a good one, and one of the last ones I need to do before the school starts working with me again. Hopefully it'll get sorted for Gary. I know it's been an ongoing thing for you, so let's hope that, as you say it, that's it. Tina can do that because Tina has something called a job, which I try to avoid as much as possible. Mistake. Oh yeah, didn't you just assume her name was Tina? The sound is good. Good. Yeah, I think we need... Oh, you inserted the head. Oh, okay. Nope. Nothing happened. Let's push the button. Oh, nothing's happening. I think there might be a ghost in here. No? No, there isn't. Okay. What does it say? You put the doll together, but nothing happened. The note said this should make it work. Maybe you need something else too. If only you had some design plans or something. Do I have design plans? Her hand is moving. Wow, that's so cool. Blech, I hate dolls. I don't mind dolls. I don't like mannequins. Make sense of that. Look at her hand. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it. I'm a real boy. Is the other one's hand moving? No, that's pretty sweet. So we need design plans.
Stars.
Hi Kino, how are you? Maybe we need to go back to the room where he made them. Oh, doll maker note. Here we go. The head and the hands of the doll. So we have that. Right, okay. Akane damaged the mechanism to access the passageway and she took part of the doll. I have to restore the twin doll to normal and drop the possessed doll. I mean, it's the something. Send that spirit back to hell, but the path was the only way to the... So I have the steps for... Maybe we're missing something because... I'm not seeing anything. I'm not gonna lie, I miss that sweet English face. Kino. You guys are being so nice to me. I look like trash today as well. I'm just like in my big jumper, which is cool by the way. It's got moons on it. I like my jumper, but like, it's cash. And my hair's in like some messy bun that took like 2 seconds to throw on top of my head. Literally launch. Yeah, moons. It's so nice. Look. Can you... I don't know if you can see it. Oh, and there's a sun as well. No, you can't really see it. But yeah, I like the look. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Sif. I like moons. If I was to get a tattoo, it would be of a moon. For real. Comfy is the new in. Well, with autumn being a thing, it definitely feels like, rather than like, it's just big jumpers all the time for me at the moment. Wrong one. See, the room I want, I remember which one it is, but I don't remember how you get there. It's like a little workshop, you know. T-Kitty Moons have viewers on Twitch. Yo. I did not. You take that slander back right now, mister. I feel like we need to look for the notes of this Dollmakers thing. Also, guys, right, I've been watching a little bit about the Fatal Frame series, like retrospectives and stuff. Matching moons toe when, oh my god, that would be so cute. Or like different phases of the moon. Like if you were super cool and you actually had 4 friends, which I don't, like loads of friends, like you could like have the different phases of the moon for your witch clan. Oh my god, if you were like in a coven. Mod tattoos, easy. Yo! I like a crescent moon, so I call dibs on that one. The one that looks like a croissant. Thought I'd check there, because, you know, it looked like there was bits and bobs on the shelf. So it sounds like we're looking for the design notes of the doll, by the way, in case anyone's wondering. Oh, sorry, I was talking, wasn't I? I've been watching retrospectives on Fatal Frame, and apparently a lot of people find this one really, really good, like one of the best, which I do. I really like it. I think my only complaint about it is that there's a lot of cutscenes and it takes me out of the sort of the horror. Like the atmosphere, because the atmosphere is like incredible, right? It's amazing. Don't jump up, please. Why isn't it? It's saying there's something there. It said there was something there, but it's not anymore. Eh? Oh yeah, it goes blue. My bad. New moon tattoo. Corner woman. But yeah, I think there's a lot of cutscenes. That's my only complaint about it. I think the atmosphere in this game's great. think the story's been quite interesting so far. I like it a lot. I just think, like, I never really saw anyone talk about the amount of cutscenes this has. Oh, there's a bad man in here. She's in the... This is like the worst place to have a fight. Gotcha, bitch. She's behind me. They're like in the floor. Bruh. Bruh. That's unfair. I'm getting double teamed. I need to heal, otherwise if they grab me again, I'm dead a Reno. Dead and buried. It's like a fart sound when they're creeping up on you. I don't like the sound of the camera. It was so much nicer in Fatal Frame, you know. Like, it's crazy that they got rid of that sound. This is the best one in my opinion. How many have you played, if you don't mind me asking? If I may be so bold. We need the points, so I'm gonna do this fight. There. She moved. Ah! Fuck off! I need to move my Bluetooth headphone from out of my jumper because it keeps cutting off the sound. Stop cheating. She's cheating. I don't think that even hurt her, did it? Bruh. Eat that tea, it's good for you. In it. We need the tea. Oh my god! Oh my god! She's not aiming! Sorry. I'm getting double teamed and it is unfair because I don't know where to go. Where's the best place to fight him? Right. She's down the stairs. Go. Kill it. Why is it not... Ah! 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 I mean... Oh my god, they've got like a sliver of health left. Fuck off. Let me just kill it. There we go. Good lord. I've never played this game. It's a good game. All except 3. Okay. Did you play the Wii version that was exclusive to Japan? I think that was 4. Because I would quite like to play that one, actually. It looks, I like the aesthetics of it. I have enjoyed a lot of retro games for the first time on this channel. That makes me very happy. I'm glad that I can bring games to people. I really am. It makes me feel pleased. It's your stream, honk if you want to. Thank you. If you ever wondered how does it feel playing Tekken, this pretty much sums it up. Getting bullied. So we're looking for a note, I guess. I don't actually know. I've been playing Overwatch 2, guys. That's what I've had another go at it. I like it. I think it's good. I think I need to put more hours into it. Hours. Some more hours. Oh god, right. Where was this room? It was basically like a little workshop. Ah, was it next door? I think it was next door. Right. Because that's the only place I can think where the doll maker's notes would be. Diva got nerfed just as you started. I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think it is either. I was getting play the games with her. I think they just went, nah. If T Kitty's gonna come back online, fuck me. Fuck me. We need to nerf that bitch. We need to nerf that bitch. Wait. Oh, look, you can speed it up by holding. Oh, okay. You can speed up the sends. You have to hold a button, but that is very intense. Like, whoa. Isn't it? Like, that might be. Hey! Is that. Oh, no, that wasn't what I meant to do. So that might be what we're looking for. Oh. Hello? When did they nerf her? She was my main. They've nerfed her very recently, as Rasky said. Oh no, 4 is the one I missed and not 3. I still need to play Maiden of Blackwater, I think it is. Something shows in the photo, it looks like twins facing each other. Oh, they need to face each other, maybe. And design plans, look. Open the doll's eyes and give the shrine maiden a soul. When the 2 shrine maidens face each other... Oh, you need to give the doll some eyes. It did say it had no eyes, didn't it? Yeah, 4 was a Japanese exclusive, but there is ways to play it now. So that's how you turn off concrete mode on your camera. Yeah, we worked it out. I have to hold, what would it be on the PlayStation controller? Circle? Whoa, your new VTuber model looks amazing. The artist now drew a background too. Yes, they did really well, didn't they? Actually, my background looks nice. You can kind of see my green wall because it never used to be green, but it's green now. But hello, Richard. How are you today? Thank you very much. I'm all shy from the compliments. Thank you. I used one of those wind-up clocks imported from the West for the twin shrine maiden mechanism. Sorry, when they face each other, the bridge through the underground opens up. Okay, so we need eyes because that's highlighted in yellow. Move the right doll to 3 o'clock and the left doll to 9 o'clock. What the fuck? Right doll 1.5 hours forward. I might take a photo of this because I feel like this is going to be like a sort of thing I need to do. E. when the Shrine Maidens face the earth bridge that connects the houses will be passable. We need the one for the houses for now. Charred notes. The doll's soul is needed to make the mechanism work. I could create the other parts again, but I could never duplicate that soul. I can't let that hellish creature get its hands on the soul. The soul is the key. I'll have to keep it with me. Oh, Dad has the eyes, I think. Howdy. New glasses also. Yes, they are. Yeah, thank you for noticing. My hair is darker too, but it blends in. My hair is literally like pretty much black now. It's not. It's a really dark brown, but most people think it's black. Ah! Oh, please say the eyes rolled out. Nah. But yeah, so it blends into my chair. Guys, if you were a pair of haunted eyes, where in a mansion would you hide? Because I'm going to go straight there. There may be a test later. It seems like there might be. I didn't actually take a photograph of... Oh my god, I was talking about how I say that. Like, you know how most people say, like, oh, I took a photo? I say a photograph. And I feel like fucking Victorian England reincarnated when I say it. I should have taken a photograph of the other information as well. The toilet system. Do you know what's really funny is I actually was in my head, I thought the toilet. Goth Kitty living her best life. Yo, not fully goth at all in any sort of way. Not fully goth, but I suppose black hair. Black hair don't care. And yeah, like I've got a little short fringe now. We've heard the music you listen to. Goth. In a painting, and follow the visitors as they pass by. Oh, genius.
Why must only twins face this?
Okay. Well, I guess the game wants us to go this way because maybe it's going to tell us where we go. I might actually level up my camera quick.
Evening.
Oh, good evening, Owl. How are you? Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy the ad-free viewing and emotes. Thank you very much. How are you today? I hope you are well. Bruh! Oh, we can do accumulation as well. Fuck it, let's do accumulation as well.
Oh.
Oh. It could be where she could say photographic image. I should really take a photographic image of this thing. I'm gonna heal up as well because, gang, I'm getting a boss fight vibe. How has everyone's day been, by the way? If I didn't ask you at the beginning of stream, how are you? What did you have for dinner and stuff? Oh, hello, mother. No, I think your father actually, aren't you? Because that was a bit of a waste. I think your dad, because it said that you keep the eyes on you. So what I reckon is we're gonna get in a fight. The doll got up. Nah. Oh. Back off. I can't Kill the dolls. I can't kill the dolls. I can't kill the dolls. Nah, I should have saved it. Can I get out of this room? I can't, can I? Shit. Oh, I can. Crisis averted. I'll come back and take a photograph of you later. I need to save it. Oh my god! Fuck off! Oh no, this is just a dead end room. He's not really, like, going at me. A room within a room. Roomception. Maybe let's get out the powerful film, maybe? Maybe? Slightly more powerful. Oh, I'm in him. The dolls are up. Can I... Is there someone else? Like, oh my god. Fuck off, mate. I don't like the invincible dolls. Where is man? Oh, he's there. He's there. Oh. I got max points for my phone game project. Well done. Yeah, that is good. Well done, you. I'm good, Courtney. Thanks for asking. Gonna play in an online tournament tomorrow, which makes me anxious. I missed your last tournament because I was at work. How did it go, my friend? Suffer, Rasky. And you're gonna smash it tomorrow. I might be able to watch tomorrow if it's in the daytime. When is it? You won? What was the prize? Well done, you. The camera seems so fun and responsive to use. It's great. To be fair, I'm just making it look harder than it actually is, probably, but it is quite slow. I don't really get, like, I'm trying to work out what his vibe is, you know? What's his vibe? It starts at 7 PM my time? Okay, that's actually, I think that should be fine. I'm working not until 7 tomorrow, so I can definitely be there if you pop it in Discord. Oh, maybe if I don't know, is that related? Because he's not attacking me, it's really hard to damage him. I missed him. I missed. Goodbye, Sheva. I would, when the dolls were falling on the ground, I'd grab some rope and tie them up so they couldn't do the thing anymore. Oh. Giggles. Goodbye, Sheva. Goodbye, Sheva. Down it, down out, down out. Down it. Oh. Give him the finger and provoke him. Hell yeah, I do. I'm gonna punch him in the face. There must be a way to get these dolls to fall over. He's right there. I don't know if I'm doing it right. They're up again! I don't like whispers. Yeah, I know. I'll try and get this fight done ASAP. Seems like a really annoying, boring fight, actually. Unless I'm missing something. Oh! I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god, he's coming at me now. Oh, you want to go? Oh, I took a picture of his crotch, I think. Don't know what that was. Whispers is a great perk. Shut your mouth. No, you shut your mouth, Sif. It's a garbage perk. Whore. Oh, we got some eyes. Brown eyes. Oh, like mine. Kind of, because mine are black. I have black eyes. First, I have to kill the doll by hanging it. And then I must throw it in the... It knows this and it's controlling Akane, trying to kill me. I have to throw it in, even if the blinds me. My daughter must die again, and Akane must relive the pain of losing her sister. If we didn't have this ritual, no one would have to feel that kind of pain. That's why the dolls are hung. You found some camera equipment? Pressing L1. The so sad sounds a lot like the sorrow from Metal Gear Solid 3. Yes. Yes. Let's knock that film back down. I always thought it was cool that the film was like, different film had different power. Like it was your ammo, you know. Oh my god, that emote. Is that a reindeer? I use whispers every game. Sometimes I win. Yo, how can you like argue with the facts there? Is the film different ISOs? It's like different types. So like they used to show you the color of it, but they don't anymore. And then there's just this one bit. It never runs out, but it's really weak. I think you've got like 4 different ones, which is cool. Right, I need to actually save it before I eat Ask Go Fast. So let's go and do that now. It's fancy, I know. Liar. Liar! Oh god, I've got that in my head. Stop it. I think it'd be really fun to have a twin, you know. Because like, if you didn't have a mirror, you could just look at them and then you would know what you look like. I'd be tempted to equip the infinite film and just spray and pray. To be fair though, you have to wait for it to reload. I don't know if you did in the first one. To the doll room. Because I remember where that is. Don't question the logic, Richard, of what I just said. A rotary lens, just like... yeah, and then just spray and pray. But don't even like look at what you're taking photos of. Just shut your eyes because you're scared and just take photos. As many photos as you can. Do you know something, right? When I was a kid, I was really, not scared, but like, I really didn't like the scene in Saw. You know, where, have you guys seen the first Saw movie? You know, where Piggy Mum is like in the room and the dude is like taking photos to like make the flash in the room. And then suddenly she jumps up. That really stuck in my head when I was a kid. Well, I wasn't a kid, I don't think. What year did Saw come out? Because I think I watched it when I was when it came out. 2004. How old was I? I was born in 91. Okay, I was a kid. Probably shouldn't have been watching it. But that scene scared me. Because every time I was in the dark, I'd be like thinking about like the camera just illuminating the room and then there just being someone there. And it's really stuck with me ever since. So I quite like the whole camera concept in this movie. I wonder if it's why I don't like sleeping in the complete dark. I wonder if that's because of that movie. Oh shit, where was this from? I definitely watched. You love it? Did you enjoy it? Do you guys know the scene I'm talking about? Yeah. Oh, I love the new hair. Thank you, Cider. I appreciate that. Thank you. Does it notice, guys, on stream? I didn't think it would. Yan 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 yan. Certain scenes do a habit of burning on the mind. Yes, they do. They certainly do. And that one really stuck out to me. I think, do you know what, right? For things to frighten me or scare me, I think they have to have a sense of like realism about them. Like home invasion is terrifying because it's real and it can happen. Ghosts, it's unlikely. I have a ghost in my room. I know that. And it's friendly. But like home invasion can really happen. Imagine if the light on your phone malfunctioned. This is the doll room that I was looking for earlier. I'm really in the wrong place. Fuck it, let's just run around and find it. Fuck it. Because I'm talking to you guys anyway, so we can just run. Yeah, actually, guys, that's a really good point because I've just seen Owl is sharing his. What is the scenes in like movies? They don't even have to be horror movies that really like stuck out for you. And it only worked in flashes. I mean, that's pretty much what happened to the dude, yeah, like with the camera. So it's like, it's just a really cool concept, I thought, and it was really quite spooky, in my opinion. Panic Room is a great movie. Yeah, I like Panic Room. Were uncomfortable in the dark before that film. I can't remember that scene myself. Was I uncomfortable in the dark before? Not really. I don't really remember being like, when I was a kid, I didn't mind the dark. Like, I didn't actually mind. So maybe it was that movie, now that I think about it. Sometimes when I'm in bed still, I lay there and because my bed, you can see, is here, and my desk is where you guys are sitting. Hello, you're sitting on my desk, and my desk is quite big and there's quite a lot of space under it. And sometimes, like, if I wake up suddenly from a sleep, I'll like sit bolt upright and look under my desk because I think someone's going to be under there. The one in mine is that scene in Fire in the Sky. I don't think I've seen that. What happens? Given my memory is pretty photographic, I could play back entire movies in my head. No way. That's really cool. That's a cool little skill. The end of Babe, when he says, "That'll do, pig, that'll do." Okay, to be fair, Babe was scary. I remember the blood on the sheep and being like, my god. Maybe they should make a more relatable horror film, answering a number you don't recognize and having a form to fill out. Just call it The Form. That's funny. But I do think that like there is more horror to be found in like, jokes aside, in moments like that. I think it's more relatable for a lot of people than ghosts in a house, you know. Jeepers Creepers Long Scene and Texas Chainsaw Massacre found footage ending. Both scared me pretty bad. Yeah. They're good ones. Gotta go full goth and embrace the darkness, kitty. I should have like black lipstick and stuff. Unknown number, the most terrifying thought. The debris first striking in Gravity stuck in my head. I don't think I've seen Gravity, you know. I remember the fucking dog. That was evil at first. I was afraid because he attacked his wife as well. In Babe, yeah, Babe was scary. Babe was actually scary, guys. Like, it was. I don't care what anyone says. Babe was too scary for kids. The dog from Resident Evil in 2002. I think he's talking about Babe, isn't he? In Babe, Dick. Oh. Because your name's Richard. I don't think Rasky's calling you a dick. I don't think. I mean, it was made by the guy who made Mad Max. Mad Maxes are great movies. I like Mad Max. Alien abduction movie. Dude wakes up on an examination table and this is the first person seen of him waking up and all the aliens are above him. That's rank. Do you guys believe in aliens? Because I think aliens and ghosts are like two different things, isn't it? Like one's like the supernatural and then the other is like people feel like, oh, if you don't believe in aliens, like you're an idiot because the universe is infinite. You're a fucking idiot, mate. You're a fucking idiot. I think Rasky's always calling me a dick. I might be misremembering it, but it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, accidentally switching it over on the TV. Never watched it since. I don't blame you, dude. That's scary. Can we push the buttons now? Right, okay, let's have a little look at this thing I took a photograph of earlier. Let's have a little look. I started to do a Bristol accent because we're doing a play at the moment with the kids I'm working with and it's a Bristol accent, so I've been trying to do it to get my... And then I remembered Al's here and I was like, I'm not doing it in front of Al. Nah. We ain't doing it. Do it! Do it, pussy! Right, it says, right doll. But what happens if you press the... The right dial to 3 o'clock and the left dial to 9 o'clock. It resets. Okay. And then if I press right button, what happens? Okay, how many times did I press the left button? Because I think we can do it if we do it that way. 1, 2, 3. What did I... Oh, God. Okay, right. I don't like the sound in here. It's annoying. But I thought it said they have to look at each other, but then the instructions say, let's make them look at each other. Fuck it. Fuck it, let's live a little, gang. Let's make the creepy dolls look at each other. Oh, they looked away from each other. Do you believe in aliens? Oh, thank you for the poll. Thank you. Oh no, sorry, I've missed a lot of chat. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Richard himself told me that I can call him Dick. Yes, for both. Aliens are great mathematical probability. Exactly. I absolutely think that we're not the only living species in the universe. I'm told a film called His House is a surprisingly good horror film. I think it's a haunted house film, but the characters are refugees who will be deported if they leave it. Oh wow. Two possibilities exist: either we're alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying. Yeah, that's true. Living creatures don't necessarily mean humanoids. A plant or a bacteria can be aliens. That's true. I think life somewhere in the universe is likely, but not little grey men who abduct lonely Americans kind. Good thinking, making them creep each other out. Exactly. I heard a sound coming from the lodge. Oh shit, oh shit, that was a bit cheap. Wasn't it? How am I supposed to react to that when I didn't know it's about to happen? What the fucking fuck? Oh. What fucking fuck? Why do you kill? Oh, wrong button. Haha. What box? Anyway. Where's the other one? Because I'm worried the other one's going to creep up and smack me on the bum. Unless we're just fighting one right now. Because the other one sort of disappeared a bit, innit? Oh no, we're not. Oh, down, 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 and then walk forward because she's behind me, I think. Hello, madam. We're getting those zero shots. See, you fight me in a big room, we're good. Oh, she's right there. Sorry, nearly got a bit scared there, but I'm alright. You know? Do you know what I mean? Why'd you kill? Does it have to be a zero shot? Nah, it was a kill. Nice. This game looks wicked. This is Fatal Frame 2. There is a Fatal Frame 1 as well. I think they're good games. I recommend them. If photography is your calling, I recommend them. Let's stick the gem in the radio. Let's have a little listen. Ow. Oh yeah, Mayu's talking. Let's listen to Mayu for a bit.
The ritual. One sister kills the other. One hand.
It's called Project Zero, yeah. Sorry, I should have said. And in Japan. But I've been playing the American version for some reason. Cheeky doll ghost hiding in the dolls. Cheeky? I've not listened to a couple of gems, I know. Oh shit, I have that on the PS2 somewhere. Do you actually? What when? What one?
Ritual taking place in this village. Cannot be
Everyone's done nothing but speak about it.
ritual. Knowing one of the twins took the land. Dead.
The one with the blue cover, I think. I want to see that. The first one. All the gems usually say things like, so cold I hurt. I'm hoping the developers added one where the ghost shares their favourite recipe. Can you imagine? It hurts. I'm upset. Wow. I didn't want to die.
A doll. It is not my child either. It is a ghost.
Yeah, I think the blue cover was... Because this had more of a red theme, but I can't remember what the colour scheme was. I can't remember the cover for the third one.
It looks
I think they're worth quite a lot of money, you know.
I must kill it. The arms and head, eyes. Where did you hide them?
Why do you kill? Don't kill. Don't kill. Why?
We've listened to Mum. I really need to get up in the attic and dig out all my retro stuff. Yeah. My dream is to go to like a boot sale and find like all the old horror games from the PS2. Like someone just selling them and not realizing like their worth. It would be sweet. Like it's like some like little old lady and she's like, oh yeah, I'm selling my grandson's games for him. And you're just like rummaging through and it's like FIFA, haunting ground, I can't speak. Haunting ground. Fatal Frame 2. How much do you want for these? 50p. Fucking get in my basket. That's Mayu, innit? That looked like Mayu.
Are you leaving me again?
Oh shit, I should have saved it. Oh, what? We're unarmed. I locked myself in a room for a week playing it all. Yes. Great. You'll just have to flash the ghost without a camera. She's underage, Sif. Reconsider that comment right now. Can't we just go back down and get it? Oh yeah, there are legs. Oh, no, we can't go back down. Womp womp. Do you know what I haven't played in a really long time?
I kept waiting and waiting.
Ah! This is like haunting ground because now we're like running away from a ghost and we can't fight it. Are we the twin that has to die then? Oh my god. Do you think we're the chosen one? You were the chosen one, Anakin. Why do they keep giving me save points? It's making me a concern. I've been planning on making a game that's like a single player Resident Evil Outbreak with 8 different characters with different passives and stuff. And loads of scenarios with story, but I never actually started to make it, but now I did. Yay! Like I have map layouts ready and all other useless shit, but I've just never started building the actual game. That's so exciting. That sounds so fun as well. You know I like Outbreak. I actually didn't know that was there as a guess. Sickle is a good word, don't you think? Wait, let me just check that room one more time. Check there's like nothing else in here, because I feel like that ghost is going to be quite hard. Sip, are the characters based on us? One of them is literally you. You've made Rasky. Tell us about him. Is it a baby? A little baby man that screams? Because Rasky, you're a little baby man that screams. Does he have a little thigh bag? And is he a little baby man? Excuse me. I saw Itsuki's sister in the corridor. She is usually frightened of strangers and runs away and hides, but today was different. It seemed like she wanted to tell me something, but she ran away without saying a word. Maybe Itsuki left a message with her. Maybe she did. Oh, this is the room, isn't it, where the one bang guy was? No, maybe it's not. He has a backpack like Yoko, and he has the same hair and glasses. Yo! Have you got the other characters yet? Because of Yai, Itsuki has been taken away somewhere. How come? Itsuki did nothing to her. It's all her fault for running away. Nah, don't make me read, game. Oh. There's a sword. You try lifting it and it's really heavy. You could swing this thing. You are weak. I know this is like a rundown, like, house. But traditional Japanese homes, they don't look like cozy or comfy to me. But I don't know, I've never like been in one, so I could be wrong. But to me they don't look, they look cold. And I get cold really easy. Oh, that's a cool camera angle. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm actually gonna scream at how cool that is. I've just realised, guys, I'm sorry, I'm blocking some of the game, aren't I? Oh gosh, guys, I'm sorry. Maybe I should have moved it over a bit. Hang on. Is that better? How's that? Is that alright? Got rid of it. Sorry. My stupid face is ruining everything. Hydrate, thanks. I have a drink right here. I will do a stretch break as well. Let me just give me a minute. Visuals are good. Good, okay. I'm glad that's better for you. I'm glad you can see now. And visually it's more pleasing for you. Do you think they're cold? They must be, because there's no like heat in. Throw hands. Oh, yeah, there's one. Sorry, oh my gosh. Courtney's character in a police uniform and starts out with a pistol. There's also one like Kitty, because when we talked about what you personally would like if you were in Outbreak as a character, and then you had all ideas of what you would be like, and I made a character like that. Did you? What was the final product? What's it like? Does it look like me? Does it have glasses? I've just realised that on the other side of the screen there's like creepy eye. Phillips! Thank you so much for 26 months. How are you, friend? You're not getting bullied by Sabo squads again, are you, sir? Philip? Phillips. I said Phillips. Not Phillips. Phillips. The fuck toxic. There's mans. Sorry, excuse me. What? Eh? Right, we're gonna loop him. They don't even know how to act. They're so stupid. Thank you for the 26 months, Phelps. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very much, sir. Thank you very much. Ah! Oh, I'm getting stun locked. Great. You love to see it. Like, you fucking love to see it. I know this film reel is going to have something to do with the ritual, but I just want it to be someone's holiday snaps. I mean, you're right. This town is obsessed with this bloody ritual, innit? Why are there ghost pirates? I think they're angry villagers, I think. No, but I could give her glasses. She's small, so she can wiggle out of grabs easy and squeeze through small holes, and that other characters can't do. But as a negative, everyone has 2 positives and 1 negative, of course. She sucks with bigger weapons and they have crazy recoil. Well, I've got little arms, so like that's probably fair. Like, I don't think. Could you imagine me holding like a Colt Python? I wouldn't be able to do that. So I think that's I accept that. I have little noodle arms. Looks like a party. One has a tiki torch and the other has a limbo stick. How are you, Phelps? I didn't call you Phillips. I said Phelps. Fellhaps. Kitty needs a minigun. Can you imagine me with a minigun? Yo. It would be turn and lit. I heard Phillips. Prove it. And that's not very nice. Prove it. I didn't call you Phillips. Bonjour, Phillips. Hello, Phillips. That's not very nice, to be honest. Hello, Phillips. Ça va? Dead by Daylight was loading and I didn't hear much. Okay. That explains that little fiasco then, doesn't it? It sounded like Phillips. What is my character's positive and negative traits? Can carry lots of items. Is very adept at being inside and not like making contact with other people for a long time. And then your negative is that you don't know when people are asking you, how are you? And you have to wait for everybody else to get asked before you can answer. And that's like your toxic trait. And I'm going with that. Can you refund my Twitch Prime, please? I'll ask Mr. Twitch what he can do for you. Plus 6 item slots and you're less likely to be noticed, but heals aren't as useful for you. Yo, less likely to be noticed. Lamau, I'm dead. Like, I just imagine cutscenes, right? And like 2 characters are talking and they're like, they run up and they're like, how are you? And Rasky just comes in and goes, I'm fine, thanks. They're just like, okay, did you get the stuff we need, you know? DM Mr. Bezos, please mark as urgent an email. I'll mark it as high importance. Absolutely. Absolutely, Phelps. Keck. The mule. The little mule. If you do voice acting for the characters, can we get like a Rasky screaming, like if he gets attacked and stuff? It's like, tell us about the other characters, Sip. I'm really interested. Have you got all 8 yet? What the fuck am I doing? I don't even know where I'm going. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm very intrigued. Me too. I love Outbreak. You left me. You fucking left me. Of course I'm dead. You fucking left me. There's a fucking elephant in here. We're not even playing a level where there's an elephant. I'm dead. You fucking left me. It's a dangerous question asking where is Dim when you're playing that game. Where are you, Dim? Oh, well, while you guys were gallivanting upstairs, I was still in the basement, getting my fucking shit pushed in by a zombie. And then I got one-banged by a hunter. You know, that sort of conversation's usually what happens.
Please open the door.
Sounds hot.
Please. Come on, Neil. Open the door.
What door was it? I'll open it. It's my sister. What could go wrong? That's the key we need. There's a doll with red cord tied to it on the shelf. The kimono looks exactly like the one the spirit you just saw was wearing.
Why did you leave me back then?
Why did you leave me back then? Burn it. Throw it in the fire. Oh, I'm not even there anymore. Yeah, the game starts with one character and then as you progress you meet new survivors and then you can play as them and everyone has their own scenario where you just start with extra items and the characters would have to look for, like in Outbreak 2, Jim in the subway has the key from the beginning. It's fun. I love it. I love the idea of it. Oh my god! Go on, Asai. Oh, it turned me round! Oh, it's a one-hit kill. The fucking controller turned me round because the camera changed. Cool fight. Do you know what would be a really cool aspect to a video game? Yes, creepy guy sitting in the corner. What's your suggestion? We should have monsters that one bang. That sounds frustrating for the player. Yeah, but like they'd have to keep replaying the same bit over and over. That doesn't sound like that's something people want to do. Yes, they do. Okay, put it in. Great. So the first guy is like David because he has tools and combine items, but he's slow to aim his gun. I like the whole like that they have positive and negative traits. I think that's cool. Dude, are you touching yourself in the game design meeting? Potentially. Now I'm watching it again, bro.
Come on, Mew. Open the door.
Come on, Meow. Open the door. How about I don't do that? Right, let's make sure we don't run back on ourselves when the camera changes over. Yeah.
Why did you leave me back then?
Why did you leave me back there?
She is gone.
I like how these ghosts are using doors. It's hilarious. Oh, we need to go back for the doll. I knew we should have just picked it up. Hi, Jace. It's been a while. How are you, friend? Hello.
Mew? Is that you?
Leave me alone. You bloody bitch.
Why didn't you come back? I kept waiting.
Why does she talk like that now? Passing through the floor to attack someone is one thing, but entering the room without knocking, that's just rude. Yeah, entering a room as well and not closing the door behind you. Also, a pet peeve. Bloody smashed it. Can I go or not? Game. Let me save it. Oh my gosh. We're outside. Ew. It has been a while. I've been very busy with life and enjoying offline life more. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I'm glad to hear that life's been good. Yeah, life in general has just been good. Oh, I like the colours. I don't know if it's because we've been in black and white for a bit, but I like the colours here. This is my favourite Fatal Frame game, by the way. Oh, is that so? Yes, I've only played the first one, and this is my first playthrough of this one. I like it so far. I know a lot of people really like this one. It seems to be a beloved favourite for a lot of people, so I think the atmosphere is really fun. I think Yeah, I like it. I'm enjoying it. The Fatal Frame series is one that I really needed to get around to play as well because I never had the chance to play it when I was younger. So made huge improvements with the combat in this one. I think there's a lot of cutscenes, but I think the atmosphere is great. I really enjoy it. So, do we need to go back to the doll room now? I quite like how it doesn't really hold your hand either. It sort of just goes, yeah, now after that, remember what you were doing. Okay. Alright, we didn't need to go that way, turns out. Funny that. Look how that worked out. We need the room with that because I want to go and watch the film. So actually, maybe we do need to go that way. Your sister is going to get sacrificed. Pay attention if you want. If you feel like it. How am I supposed to get round them though? Because they're right in the way. They're right in my bloody way. Keep going, Sip, you loon. Oh. A ball. It's also worth noting, take your time with the series, as I think in March Fatal Frame 4 is finally getting ported and released outside of Japan officially with no janky English patches required. See, I was going to play it with the fan thingy anyway, because I think they did a really good job from what I've seen of it. And it's amazing that like fans brought it. But yeah, I'm excited to play that one. I like the look of it. I think it looks really cool. And it's about the moon. But it's cool that they're going to bring it here. But I also don't mind playing it like on the Wii because it looks cool. I know, didn't this game get a re-release on the Wii as well, which was kind of cool. And it was like in third person or some shit. Can't remember. Think so. No, I do remember. I'm doubting myself. Shouldn't do that. Right, where was I going? Go away, please. Thank you. Whoa. Is there a man in here? But I want to watch my movie. Fuck off. I think this game would play well with a Wii controller. Well, yeah, this is the thing. The Fatal Frame 4 was like a Wii exclusive or something. Or Wii... Yeah, I think it was a Wii exclusive, and you would use it, and I think it was over the shoulder or something. And I think people liked it. I think at the time, motion controls for the Wii got a bit of a bad rap. I don't think it's holiday picks. We've seen this one. No, we've seen this one. Haven't we? I feel like I've seen that before. It's almost like, because I feel like I've seen this one before, it's almost like these grainy videos don't really stick in my head. Yeah, we've seen this one. I can't remember which one it is. One character is a detective so she can see items from further away. Stuff like codes and other puzzles stuff in text are highlighted for her. But she's also a smoker, so she has shorter sprints. But she gets a lighter as a special item. That's sick. I like that character. There were some glitches in the version I saw. The subtitles worked fine, but there were these labels or headers for text in the game that were glitched. Yeah, you have to. Apparently, to get it to work, you have to. If you use like a later version of the Dolphin emulator, it can happen. But there is a way you can go in and change some sort of setting or something, or I can't remember. You have to do something and you can fix the issues with the writing. Keeping up that moonwalking practice even in Fatal Frame. I like the moon, what can I say? I played Fatal Frame 4 in an emulator using a PS4 controller for the motion controls and it worked really well. Yeah, I've heard people did that. Oh, can we go get the camera obscura again? Frankly, this film studio is quite derivative. There we go. Say it in your head first and then you can do it. Derivative. It's words that I don't have to say out loud very often. I trip over them. And then if I say it in my head, it kind of like... Hells yeah. No, Richard, that's not an invitation to put words in my chat that I don't often have to say often. Don't often have to say often. Gosh, I can't even say the easy stuff. English teacher spotted. Literally. Conceited. Is that segue? And I know how I want to say the top one, but I'm probably saying it wrong. Sentient. Random unrelated news. Lego creates anti-Lego slippers. That's amazing. That's actually like a genius move. Right, is there anything else down here before we move on? That is the question. I mean, it's called a shoe. Uber. What on earth is that, Sif? Not to be confused with Segway, the transportation company where the guy who brought the company rode off a cliff and died. Yeah, no, not the same thing. What a way to go, though. Fucking hell. Killed by your own invention. It's like Skynet all over again. The Segways are sentient. Apparently there's some in here. What? Why? Oh no, I think I'm doing it wrong. Hang on. Right, that should work. Oh no, shit, I've still got my really good film. Oh no. Crushed Man. I'm using my good film, I think. Stop it. Am I? Don't know, can't remember. That's my favourite made-up German word. It means Supermayor. There you go. German is a cool language, I think. No, I've got my good one. We have always lived in the future, we just didn't realise it. Yeah? because we have the camera obscura now, so technically we can sort of like explore this side of the house a bit more comfortably. So yeah, I think we do have to. So really all that was just a big circle section to get the camera obscura again and to make you sort of panic because you didn't have it. Überbürgermeister, or is it if it's an U sound, would it be Überbürgermeister? It's my favorite. Sorry, I already read that. All German words are made up. They're just sentences masquerading as words. English brain sees man delivering burger via Uber Eats. See, look, it's lighting up blue again. Hello. Hello. Not just a burger, a master burger. Jägermeister. The presence you were feeling in front of the door is gone now. There is a movie playing. Ugh, I don't care. Jonah! You're Jonah. No, you. I say Überbürgermeister. Okay. Überbürgermeister. A burger. Eat burger. Gourmet delivery service. It's not a bad name for a burger place, come to think of it. That's true. And like, it's a burger place and the milkshakes are just fucking amazing for no reason. Überburger Meister Dorf. I don't know if I said that right. Where in fuck am I going? You can see a hole that looks like a well under the broken floor. Cold air and low sound of wind seeps from the well. Seep isn't a very nice word really if you think about it, is it? Like if your wound is seeping, it's not like a good thing. A seeping gash. Oh no, that's horrible. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. That's not a good name for a burger shop, just to clarify. The seeping gash. Oh no, that's horrible. Thank you so much for the 6 months, Jace. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes and ad-free viewing. Thank you. Yay! Look at it. Thank you so much, Jace. I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, I can do the love heart hands again because you guys can see me. I forgot. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And this is a love heart to Al and Phelps as well because they also subscribed earlier. Thank you. I forgot I can do the love heart hands again. It's back. I received a letter from Mr. Maccabee that said I should leave the village and return home before Yai and Sai brought the letter here. They told me that outsiders cannot stay because the festival is coming soon. Mr. Maccabee has special permission to see it. I whispered to Yai that I would come for them on the day of the ceremony. Yai tensed for a moment and then acted like she didn't hear and left. Me when my manager asked me to do anything. It seems they may really be planning to leave before the ceremony occurs. It means that Itsuki must still be somewhere in the village too. Anything burger related is good. That's, yeah. You should try the milkshakes at Seeping Gash. They do cracking milkshakes at Seeping Gash. They just call it worrying discharge, but don't mind the name. It tastes good. Oh my god, worrying, concerning discharge. Name a wound. Gash. Heart hands are back. They are. It's been a while. I would do it if I said I was doing it, but I didn't do it. Like, yeah, I just sort of got in the habit of... I'm sitting up a lot straighter than I would have if webcam wasn't on. It is nice to be back though, guys. It's nice to sort of... It feels a bit more personal. It's nice. Is this the first stream back with the camera? I've missed the last few. It is, yeah. It certainly is. Oh, this leads down to... It's the well down there. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where in fuck I'm going, actually, gang. If I have to be honest. I don't really know what the next step is. Oh, for fuck's sake. But I'm trying to work out what the signposting is trying to tell me. Maybe it's on the... It all shall be revealed. On film reel 6. They're just really out here filming creepy shit, aren't they? Oh, what if it comes out of the screen though? Bruh. That would have been cool. Nah, that was a missed opportunity there. Because can you imagine if it was like they did the ring and she just come out? Do you want fries or gash browns with your burger? Gash browns. Winner. Yeah, you won tonight. You've won, chat, Sif. Well done. You did it. Your certificate's coming through in the post. Gash browns. Would you like some dipping sauce with your gash browns? Don't... Nah, I won't say that. I feel like it's a bit too disgusting, actually. I won't say that. Nah, probably best not. We won't say that. We'll draw the line there. I'm talking to my brain, not you guys. You guys can keep saying disgusting things if you want to. Because I want to. Because I want to. Why you gotta say disgusting things? Because I want to. Because I want to. Apparently there's something shining up in it. Oh, here it is. Is it more disgusting than milky discharge shakes? Oh no, I can't remember what it was now. It's gone. Gash browns. Dipping sauce. Oh, I remembered again. I don't eat cottage cheese. You know, cottage cheese. Because if you go on the NHS website, they always describe stuff as like not good stuff. They always describe stuff like as a cottage cheese like substance. And it just put me off cottage cheese forever. So now I just cannot even think about cottage cheese. No, I won't be bullied. Fuck Keck. Keck should be mandatory. I love being disgusting. All the Keck emotes. Kitty, no. Please, this train of thought, do not. Okay, phew. Yes. Seeping gash will definitely serve cottage cheese. Well, that was going to be my next point, is that that would be the dipping sauce for the gash browns. Cottage cheese. Itsuki told me to hold the key for his room. He said I can't let anyone go in there. He said if his friend comes, to give him the key to his friend. I'm so happy he gave me such an important job. Itsuki's friend came to the house. I got scared, so I hid. I couldn't give him the key. Righto. Big Vom, I know, right? Is this the person hiding? Male twin. Many offerings have been placed on the altar-like shelf. Maybe this room was used for some kind of ritual. What kind of ritual? There it is. Shit. I was like, fuck. I don't know if Al's still here. It's been a while since he spoke. God. Look, the rug kind of looks like a nipple. Don't you think? Why has it got the little nipple in the middle? Good job. Thank you. Thank you. I have got to keep working on it. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, that's actually a dead body. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body? The rug is a boob. That's actually a compliment. Thank you, Al. There was a word that one of the kids asked, how do you pronounce it in that accent? Was it? Biological or something like that? But I'd have to get into it to hear it, like to do it. But it's funny because they ask words and I'm like, I wish I could be like, oh, let me just get like authenticity. You know, like get like a voice note from you or something. Because the only other person we have is just someone who's like a vocal coach, but it's like, what's better than the real thing? Herbal medicine. Areola rug. What a fucking rug. I want one. Boobs are great, aren't they, guys? Boobs out of 10, everyone, right now. Boobs. Rating out of 10, go. Does the carpet match the tits? Boobs. Just boobs. Boobs out of 10. Exactly. If you need voice notes for any, just let me know. Would you do that? That would be amazing. Because, like... yeah, I think it would be helpful sometimes. Agree. Boobs out of 10. Boob out of boob. Or... boob out boob. I'm sorry, Sif. What did you ask the streamer to do? Boob out boob. I'm gonna have you banned, sir. Saying that to a streamer. Boob out boob. Is bonk not working? Womp womp. I'll have to check into it. Boob out. Boob. Boob is a great word too. I like boobies. I like boob, but I also like boobies. I can try and gather up my deepest skirt lush frizzle accent. Yeah, do it. I would love that. I think that'd be really fun. Lush. I was about to try it again, but I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. Have I been up? Have I been up here? We all like boobies, I think. Yeah, I like boobies. Boobies. What's your go-to word for them? Like, if you had, like... If you were talking to your girlfriend and you were trying to set a mood, do you know what I mean? You weren't being silly. What would the word be? Oh, I really like your breasts, you know. Well, there's a voice clip. Oops. Need bonk. Can I rustle your tatas? What have you got against Keck? I just... Fuck Keck. I mean, if you stream on Fansly, you can have your boob out. I'm okay, actually. I like boobies is the next sound command. I like boobies. You like boobies, I think. Blue-footed boobies, the best bird in the animal kingdom. I love your mummy milkers. I don't think there's a word that does not sound silly in that context. Boobs. Just boobs. May I please see your boobs? You have to be polite. Like, I think it's important to be polite. Where the fuck am I going? Genuinely, I have no idea. Or arch dreams. I'm gonna motorboat those titties would not go down well. Well, yes, because you have to ask permission. Please may I motorboat you respectfully? Like, think about it, right, guys? I don't know, are there any girls in the chat? But if you had boobs, yeah, would you rather a guy say, I'm gonna motorboat those boobs, or would you rather him say, please may I respectfully motorboat those boobs? Please don't jump out on me. Can you respectfully motorboat? Sorry, did I spit a little bit too much there? I'm sorry. I was trying to be respectful. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. Pass the memories, please. Points. I'm gonna motorboat those. Fuck, that's like a threat. It's like, I'm gonna motorboat those. You can't do that. Respectful motorboating. Now there's a category we need on Pornhub. Yeah. Like, and it's just really like apologetic. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a bit carried away. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have dribbled all over your boobs. I'm so sorry. Goodness, I'm kind of embarrassed now. Can I do it again? It feels very British. It's just Ryan Creamer in a speedboat. Who's Ryan Creamer? Is that a reference I should know? I'm sorry. I've let everyone down. Done, I regret nothing. Oh dear. Luckily I've got Discord closed for now. Because I'm sure that's where it ended up. I just love the idea. Can you respectfully motorboat? Can you? The clip is on your Discord already. Great. Oh, and it's like I don't even have webcam off anymore, so I can't even say it was me. I mean, this whole conversation has been absolutely like 100% cursed, by the way, everyone. Like, the whole thing is cursed. It's an MP3, don't worry. Okay, it wasn't me who said it. There you go. Let's just get that in there now. Can you shut the fuck up? The day after the ceremony, my brother Itsuki came back alone. His black hair was white. Where has my other brother Mitsuki gone? Since Mitsuki disappeared, Itsuki doesn't want to talk, but he's still nice to me. But his eyes are always sad. What happened on the day of the ceremony? My eyes are not too good. The bell will tell him if I go near a dangerous place. Itsuki said he will always come when he hears the bell. He said if I am hiding away and crying, he will find me. Fab? Yeah, I'm just having a look now. I can see that, yeah, there's a kittylikes.mp3. Is that for... Oops. Oh, it's the wholesome porn guy. Right, okay. Stud raw dog listens to you while you speak. I disinfect the casting couch. I fucking love... Yeah, I think you... someone spoke about that person before. Twins with a girl photo in my file. Great. Right, I need the game to kind of point me in the right direction because I'm really not sure where we're going here. Oh wow, that was that because I ran near it? It made that effect, the flame. There's no way. No, I think it's just random. It's not. That's a really nice touch. If you run near the flame. Wow. I love little shit like that. I fucking love little shit like that. Do you know what I mean? Whoa. Just small fucking details from the PS2 era. Fucking great. Incredible. Is that too intense? Should I bring it back? Should I rein it in a little bit? Kitty loves little shit, right? What were they trying to keep from getting in? Nah, let your nerd flag fly. Allow it to fly. PS2 horror is like probably my favorite. Saying that though, yeah, no, it is. I think PS2 era of horror is my favorite. I think that PS1 horror graphics are also really cool, but I think my favorite is probably PS2. I think my next game, guys, for my you know, my no commentary YouTube channel, I think the next game is going to be that game that I tried on stream that time but I never finished it. You know, the shit, what was it called? Shit, what was it called? You know, the one with the 3 nights that was a bit of annoying to fight? Yeah, the first person one. I know you one you mean. Yeah. God, that's really going to annoy me. This is making me uncomfortable. Can we go back to Gashes, please? Yes, we can go back to Gashes. Full of references to other games. Yeah, I'm going to play that off. Nightmare of Decay. Thank you. That's the one. I'm going to play it offline and then upload it to my no commentary YouTube channel, I think. Because it's been a while since I uploaded. PS2 era is my overall favourite game era. Really. I like too many PS1 games to be able to say definitively, it's my favourite. It's great what they accomplished with the limitations. Absolutely. I missed all the titty chat. I was playing my Scar. Oh, Phelps. What do you call boobs? There you go. I'll ask you. 3 Nights at Frank's. No, I don't think it was called that. It was Nightmare of Decay. I love that YouTube channel. Thank you, Kino. I'm glad you enjoy it. I can't remember what one comes up if you put an exclamation mark YouTube. I can't remember if it's... actually, that's if my commands are working. I don't know if it's my VODs channel or this one. But they're all in my About section. Melons. What a name. Hooters. Yo. What words? Oh, it's that takes you to my offline. No commentary channel. That one there, do. Knockers. Yeah. These are good. I like these, yeah. Booby Latters. It's been at least 10 years since I last came here with my father. The village still looks exactly the same. Coming here when I was a boy was what made me want to become a folklorist. I wonder how Itsuki and Mitsuki... I don't even know who's fucking talking anymore. I asked around and I was told that Itsuki and Mitsuki died of an illness. There was no mention of anything like this in the letters we exchanged. I looked... They didn't tell me they died when they wrote to me. I looked through Itsuki's writings. His family were covering it up, but I found out that he was looking for a way out of the village. Mummy milkers, tartars, fiery biscuits. Explain fiery biscuits. Or no, that's ferry, is it? Ferry biscuits. Oh, it's a Mighty Boosh reference. But what is it? How does that describe a boob? I'm curious. Since he was a little boy, he's always been afraid of some sort of ceremony. I wondered if he ran away from the village. If not, he has to be here somewhere. Oh, for fuck's... I was just thinking, I hope we don't find a diary soon. Again. I met Yai and Sai, the ceremony masters, say they would be the shrine maidens at the next ceremony. I asked about Matsuki. Is that a mistake? Because it was Mitsuki, wasn't it? I don't know, I recall it from the Mighty Boosh. I need answers. Now. Almost all capacity past PS2 feels like it went to bigger areas and neat graphics, but I miss the general trend games had. Though PS2 already started getting rid of all kinds of secret areas and such. Yeah, there was like... But there was cool cheats and things for like the PS2 era as well. Like that was... I think cheats were really fun back then. Hi Spotter, how are you today? Hello, how's your day been? Right, I guess let's go this way then. This is the room. Honestly, where am I supposed to be going? Woman gets her tits out, he tells her to put away her... Is it fairy biscuits? Am I saying that right? No idea, gang. Honestly, no idea where I'm supposed to be going. Am I supposed to leave the room? Now, the house now? Oh, it is fiery, so I... Oh, that's because you spelled it different up the top. Now it's fiery. No, you didn't. Oh my god, my brain. I'm sorry. Everyone ignore me. Literally just having a stroke. Don't be concerned. I'm alright, I'm in bed, but it's been good. What about you? I'm very well, thank you. I should probably be in bed as well, but I'm not tired. My day's been nice. I got 10,000 steps in today. I'm proud of myself. Having a stroke, isn't that against TOS? Maybe. Could also be that the internet ruined what I liked about games back then, with spoilers coming out before the games through the development often being rushed and the ability to update the final product after releasing it. Yeah. I suppose what's cool about these games is they're kind of just moments in history, for better or worse. A lot of games like wouldn't get made now as well, in the sense that like game companies don't have the time to just, or like the trust and money to put behind projects anymore. It makes it really like sort of hard to get different sort of unique experiences, in my opinion. $10K steps, nice. Yeah, not too bad, is it? No, we can't leave the house. Oh, guys, I don't know. What does the game want me to do? It's just left me in this house. We thought our sister, well, she was a spirit. And then that was it. There was no sort of like indication of where we were supposed to go or anything. It just went, oh yeah, you can get in this house again now, by the way. Everything's a remake, continuation, or collab. Exactly. It's like new projects just don't get the backing anymore. And most games rehash the same tired mechanics. I think what was really cool about I think what's really sad about, you know when people say like, oh, I don't like fixed camera and tank controls. Like the sad thing about that is like, that means you'll never see another AAA game do it. And I think that there's just so much like, it's fine if you don't like it. Like this isn't me saying like, oh, everyone should like fix camera and tank controls. But I just think it's cool to sort of, I think most people are so used to like the same old game controls now. I think we forget that actually there was a period of gaming where I'm just going to run around the building and just wait for something to jump out at me and eat my ass. And then maybe that'll give us a hint of where we're supposed to go, like some sort of cutscene or something. That's what's happened the last few times I've been lost. It literally just wants you to run around the house and then it triggers a cutscene. But I digress. It was just nice to see different, you know, methods of like controlling characters and stuff. Not everything was either first person or over the shoulder shooter. Sorry, over the shoulder. So it's like third person over the shoulder. There was different things like fixed camera and stuff, but you just don't see it anymore, and it's sad. I've done 1,500 steps and the kitchen isn't even that far away. Tank controls are great, fight me. Yeah, I like them. And the thing is like, no one else has to like them. You don't have to. I mean, like, people would play old Tomb Raiders now and be like, these controls are like not very good and they're not very responsive, blah, blah, blah. But like, they if you can get good with those controls, they were very precise and they were great for a platformer, you know, in my opinion. It all felt very, very good once you got good with it. But you had to get good with it. But I just don't think, like, people want to spend the time. They want what they're used to now. Like, do you know what I mean? Whoops. They want that, like, easier experience. But I think there's just sort of experiences to be had without it as well, by going back to a sort of system that you're not used to and trying. But that's me personally, maybe. It doesn't sell, which is why places don't want to take risks from it with it. And it's fine that people dislike it. It's just a shame that people who do like it, kind of in a way, they have to not get game like AAA releases. They have to look more to the indie scene, you know. Publishers won't take the chance on new ideas now. We'll just go with safe rehearsed ideas over and over. That's like pretty much the discussion that we were saying. Yeah, it's like they will just go with the same old. I dislike tank controls, but it should still be used if it fits the feel. Yeah, for sure. I think that's like really important, isn't it? It's like, you know, I'm a huge fan of first person horror. Does that mean I think that first person horror games should never be made? Absolutely not. I think they have a place. I can see the appeal a lot of people have for them. So yeah. I remember the moveset of this one. Like, we're getting some fatal frames here. Because her moveset is quite easy to sort of... It's nice and clear. You let her do her thing. She's invincible for a while. She ducks down. You boom. Yeah, boom. I'm sorry I'm a little bit behind. Two ghosts came out at the same time. My bad. Variety is the spice of life. Absolutely. It's probably because when you make something new and innovative, it's a gamble that costs a ton of money. If you rely on the familiar controls or a familiar game, it's more likely to succeed and turn a profit. Literally. And that's... I get it. 100% get it. If I was a business person, like, it makes the most sense. But it's just like... Also, because we're so, like... I just hit my mic. I'm so sorry. Trying to put my hot water bottle up my jumper. Because... I think I've spoken about this before on stream. Because, you know, like, limitations in hardware back in the day, game developers had to be really clever about how they hid certain things. But they don't have to do that anymore. You're sort of, whatever you want to do is sort of, you can do it. Saying that, there's always glitches and stuff, but that aside, you can pretty much do what you want now. So, like, we don't get these experimental things or different things trying to, you know, hide limitations because they don't exist anymore, in a way. You know, obviously you can't make a game where... Yeah, I think VR's going through that at the moment. VR's going through that same progress or process where it's really janky, but it has to go through that to get really good, and get to where they want it to be. And I think that I get a little bit VR sickness, so, like, I don't really, but I think it's really exciting. I think VR's like a really fun, you know, way to, it's a cool thing that's sort of going through its baby stages, just like what we grew up with. Shit controls are half the fun. That being said, there's some absolute shovelware trash indie games out there. Yeah, God. Wonder if fixed camera got phased out as the tech got better. I imagine it's easier to lift code from other games with conventional camera control. Also, I don't think it was very popular. I think a lot of people just slam on, like, I don't like tank controls, I don't like fixed camera. And yeah, it was just easier to go with the flow with the other one. Hi Pippa, how are you? Sorry I'm so behind, guys, I'm catching up now. It's the same with a lot of modern movies too, looking at you, Marvel, and other major franchises. Back in my day, we didn't whine about the controls, we learned the controls. We did. I did moan about Tomb Raider when I was younger though. I think everybody did, but you learned them and you got better at them. Also, I was a kid when I was playing like Tomb Raider, it was really hard. So was tank controls though when I was a kid. Because your little fingers don't work like they should. Game dev is fucking hard too. You need to have a decent understanding of so many fields. 100%. It's a really hard job, and I don't think that they're like supported enough. I think that they're underappreciated. I don't think a lot of things that they want to do that they're able to do. I think a lot of their projects get hijacked as well, you know, by like sort of the higher ups in the company. Still waiting for a turn of events that promotes new over remade. Yo, people who conflate personal taste with good bad need to get the fuck out. Thank you for saying that. It's not just you liking first bad. Yeah, exactly. I'm rambling again. I don't know why I find it easy to ramble in your chat. Spotter, that's a compliment. Ramble away. I love it. You talk. You say what you want to say. Absolutely. Games don't have to be expensive, but publishers are no longer interested in those mid-level games we used to get all the time. Mid-tier game is dead. It's either AAA or indie stuff now. As someone who replays, rereads, and rewatches everything, I really understand the comfort and familiarity. Be right back, no worries, Kino. I prefer VR's applications outside of gaming. VR games mostly seem gimmicky to me. Again, personal taste. Yeah, and I think VR has potential, I think, outside of gaming, which is really exciting, but I think gaming is like the most accessible way for them to practice and try and experiment. And I think that VR's in that sort of clunky, weird stage at the moment where it will... I mean, it's really exciting what they can potentially, you know, who knows what they can do in 10, 20 years with VR. Like, it's really exciting, but they have to go through this janky stage. Okay, thank you. I won't be able to chat much, but wanted to catch the stream even briefly. Oh, no worries. The problem is that VR has never been clunky and weird since, like, the 80s. Yeah, it's been clunky and weird since the 80s. Absolutely. But I also think it's been sort of, like, not seen as like an option that people would like, in a way, for a long time, like console gaming in the 90s and early 2000s, right, it pretty much like took over, you know, and I think that's where like a lot of focus went. But once some VR games started to take off, I think it's sort of very recently-ish, you know, sort of become an option where where developers are like, actually, do you know what, I think the Wii is different, that's motion controls, but like I think the Wii kind of set this trend for like, it doesn't have to be the same old console thing that we've seen time and time again. I think the Wii kind of like showed that there was a desire for something different, and there's a potential, if you can hit that sweet spot, you've got something. And I think that was what made, like, I could be talking out my arse here, but like from what I gather and from things I've read, it seemed like VR then sort of had a bit of a second coming, because they definitely have not been like putting a lot of time into VR since the 80s. If they had have been, it could have really, you know, who knows where it could have been now. I think the man holding me back from VR, the main thing holding me back from VR is the prospect of tripping over furniture while playing. Yeah, like I've heard like the best VR experiences are these ones that are in, like, you know, like if you go like to London and they have these big studios that they rent out and you can sort of throw yourself around like a madman or woman. And I think that would be quite fun. Don't like this ghost, it just sort of stares at me. Genya, fuck off. The lack of feedback, like you get sight and audio, but it's still not fully immersive, so you have to use controller. There's no smell, touch, taste feedback. Yeah. Limitations for sure, but like... I always look at like PS1 games, right? And when I look at games like... trying to think of like a good example. I suppose if you look at Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil Village, right? Like, when they were sitting there making Resident Evil 1, they had no idea that Resident Evil 8 was ever going to be possible. The things that they did, if you showed them that. And, like, the difference in time between them is, like... To get where we are now in gaming, in the short-ish amount of time that we've done it, it's incredible. It's very cool. And I think if VR got the same love and same accessibility in households in the same way consoles did, I think they can sort of work on they can work on... my battery's gonna die. Womp womp. I think yeah, it can be quite exciting, quite a lot of potential. Gang, has anyone got any ideas of where we're supposed to go? Because I have bloody no idea. Like, I've run around the house trying to, like, trigger a cutscene or, like, we're trapped in this house. So we obviously need to do something, but what? It's actually a awakening experience when my mum picked up Animal Crossing New Horizons. She really struggled the controls because she didn't really play video games before then, and there's a skill to video games in general. Yeah, for sure. Like, oh no. I think that's why the Wii was so popular, because I think it sort of like opened up gaming to people who didn't really ever game before. I think I got that. Nice. I need to turn around, I think, here. We're in a bit of a pickle. We shut the door on him. I think a guy made an Oculus modeled headset that would kill you if you died in game. Oh wow. Kill you if you died in game. Oh my god, that's scary. If I was to play Croc 2 again now, it'd probably be hard for me to tell what was so incredibly hard about it back in the day. It's true. He stares at you making a fish mouth. I know, he's just like bob, 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 bob. Wish I had space for VR. As much as I shit on it, I love Beat Saber. Beat Saber's a cool game. I actually think VR really lends itself well to like rhythm games and you know, things like that. I think it's just a great opportunity to do it. I'd look for a brown room if I were you. Thank you very much. I'll have a look, see what I can do. Can you imagine having the smell immersion, smelly stickers in old magazines? Ones that typically went for gross smell in the series because they can make them smell good if they wanted. That's the thing, these big studios in London, they can like pump smell in and stuff if they wanted to, you know. I think it's just really cool. Like, I think at the moment VR needs to be experienced in a big open space where they can pump smell in, they can have the sound like around you so it's not having to be in headphones so that you can still talk to your friends. I think that is the sort of experience where VR sort of really, you're not just jumping into your TV. I pump my own smell. Oh. Oh. Horror movie VR that kills you. It kind of sounds a bit like Sword Art Online. VR is being trialed for exposure therapy. See, that's incredible. That's amazing. Fish mouth. He just staring. My boy just staring. I'm stuck on a lantern. I hate the sound of the camera in this one, I really do. It sounds like shade. Fuck. I tried to leave it to the last minute to try and get a fatal frame, but my man wanted to punch me in the neck. Did he die? We were close to killing him there. Sorry, I will catch up with chat again. They keep throwing 2 fucking things at me. Yeah, exposure therapy it would be great for, I think, in my opinion. I think, like, it's sort of like a... What the fuck? He's still alive. Oh, no, he's dead. Can you imagine smell-o-vision with Resident Evil 7? Ugh. There was a candle. Yeah, there was a scented candle. I was terrible with the Wii for that very reason. My sister and I borrowed a Wii from her friend and I played a flashlight-based horror game on it. I think I know the game. I can't remember what it's called, though. There's like a horror game with a flashlight and the Wii thing. I can't remember what it's called. Did people ring you on the Wiimote? I helped a friend with their dissertation on presence in VR. It was 2 scenarios, a nice one with a cute dog and one with a scary nightmarish wolf. Was pretty interesting. It is cool stuff, yeah, absolutely. It was marketed as Dank House. Ew. Can you imagine putting that on for your guest? Like, you buy it and your wife is like doing a dinner party and she's like looking, oh, I can't find my candles. And she puts that on and the house just stinks of shit for the dinner party. And she's so angry with you. She's so angry because you've brought a shit candle into the house, into the home. And you're like, no, it's for Resident Evil 7, babe. Sorry, I didn't mean to. But the house stinks of shit. She's not ready to listen to your excuse. I don't know if the game had terrible controls or we were just bad with it. I think our little kid fingers was... there's always a story I tell about this. When I was a kid, I played a game called Space Channel 5 and I loved that game. I thought it was really cool. It was one of my favorite games as a kid. It's a rhythm game. It's just great. I love horror and rhythm games are my 2 sort of favorite genres. And there was a boss fight in that game where you went against an evil version of yourself called... Your character was called Ulala, and you went against an evil character called Evila. And suddenly the difficulty was really fast. Like, she would give commands that were way too fast. And when I first went against her the first few times, I couldn't beat her. She was way too fast for my child fingers. And they really were child fingers back then, because it was like I couldn't do it fast enough. And what I had to do was I had to learn her sequence before she said it. So the way it works is the bad guys in that game, they give you a sequence like up, down, and you have to input that, but she was doing these really complicated ones. So I had to learn it off by heart so that my little fingers could be ready to press the buttons before she said it. And I knew what I had to press. And to this day, I still remember the sequence, which is kind of cute. Like if I listen to it. If you're just joining us this evening, gang, the game, I'm not really sure if the game told us where we're going and I missed it, or if literally I don't know. But what we're doing is we're just running around the mansion to try and trigger some sort of like event or something. For example, I was told, imagine having a heart attack because of a video game. Imagine. The example I was told about was for public speaking. It would give people an audience. Does it make you naked if you look down as well? Honestly, I'd fucking love fully immersive gaming experience like pumping inappropriate smells and pain if you take damage, ability to move around freely. I've heard there's like a zombie experience in London where you and friends can go and do like a zombie shooting thing. It sounds really fun actually. Holy shit, I didn't want to receive 3,000 volts directly into my testes. Probably, let's not jump into the spikes. Yeah, it kind of like would make you more scared to like die in video games. Not that I'm a masochist. Is it a good thing that ghosts are turning up? Like, does it mean I'm going the right way? Not that I want to. Last thing I want to feel is pain in my spare time. Torchlit Terror was a game on the Wii Party. Does that count? Don't know if I've played that one. Does Typing of the Dead count as a horror rhythm game? Probably not, but I've always wanted to play Typing of the Dead because the House of the Dead series is one of my favorite arcade games. I adore it. I actually, on my No Commentary YouTube channel, I actually have a playthrough of the original House of the Dead, and I loved playing that game so much. It's so good. Such a great, and actually big thank you to Dim for helping me set it up. I don't think I'm hurting them. I am now. That was quick reactions there. Holy. Holy. Oh, fuck this fight, man. This is so stupid. Like, it's hardly even damaging him, and then half the time it's not even landing on him anyway. Fuck this. Fuck this. I don't know where I'm going either, which is kind of irritating me just a little bit. Unless I've missed something in the fucking notes or something. Why do you kill? Shut your fucking mouth! Oh my god. Is it like you have to hit one of them or I don't, oh fucking hell, I can't. I don't know, gang. Fuck knows. Gang, I have no idea. What the fuck? Like, am I only supposed to... Is one of them a decoy? Because one of them's dead, but they're both dead. Oh, they're doing their little... Stay dead. Maybe not an everyday thing, but a taking and feeling the punches. Oof. Maybe not an everyday thing, but an experience would be interesting. I bet lots of people would learn a lot about themselves. Like genuine fear playing games. Got to get the adrenaline going. It would be really fun, I think, but also really scary. If VR games get that good, people are never leaving The Sims. You could woohoo in The Sims and actually feel it. Wait. How do I... A group of students created a game in college where the group had to decide on who to electrocute. Oof. It's all fun and games until you become the painting goblin. See, for that I would prefer there be a mandatory 10-meeting therapy for everyone after high school so they learn triggers and identify their traumas and would be able to account for them in the future. If they decide everyone got electrocuted, that was hardcore gaming. Oof. That's probably more useful but not as entertaining as this would be billed as entertainment. And if you need actual therapy, it would get noticed when you're still in your teens instead of being a failing 30-something. Oh yeah, these little shits. You were good at this, Kitty. The game? Yeah, these twins are getting on my nerves. Thank you, Kino. I appreciate that. I just think I haven't actually been lost in this game yet, but I feel like this section is really like... Oh, it just turned me around and made me go through the door. Womp womp. I don't know. I just don't feel like there's not enough signposting. I'm going to say it, gang. I don't think there is. And no one has sort of said... Like, oh, Kitty, how did you miss that or anything?
Just feel like there's not enough signposting.
There you go, exactly. I feel attacked, Thing about therapy, gang, is people only benefit from therapy if they want to be in it. If someone has like mental health issues and they don't want to do therapy, they're not going to benefit from therapy. They're not going to get anything out of it. So really, technically, it doesn't matter what age you go and get therapy. Half the battle is you have to want to be there. Preach it, sister. That said, I think it's important that young people realize that they're able to talk, you know? Like, encouraging a narrative where it's okay to talk about feelings and stuff and understanding feelings and emotions and things. But therapy itself, yeah, you have to want to be there. Well, nothing... I feel like I've been around a lot of the house and nothing's really triggered yet, so... My last resort, right, is... You know the room with the little dolls? And it said... You know, like you could turn them. The little mini ones. The only thing I can think is like... You can turn them to the other directions that they said. And, it opens a gateway, like it said, the underground gateway, because the big ones are gone now. Oh, look at that camera angle. That's gorgeous. It's why depression is such a bitch. Low energy is I cannot do this and sees no benefit. Yeah, for sure. 100%. I think a lot of mental health disorders, when you're in its clutches as well, sort of takes away you seeing a lot of benefit from getting help. Like, for example, some people, like with anxiety, they feel like anxiety does a lot for them. Like, oh, if I'm not anxious anymore, you know, it means that I won't be able to, like, take OCD for example. I'm only going to talk about OCD because I had it. So like, a lot of people with OCD know that a lot of the stuff they do is like, it's not really going to have an effect on it, but they see it as like a benefit in their life somehow, or for whatever the reason is. Like, I'm not going to go into details about what mine was, but sort of breaking that and seeing it as like, it's not actually like bringing anything to your life. If anything, it's hindering it. You have to get to that realization before you can get help for it. Because I think, you know, speaking from experience, sometimes OCD tricks you into thinking that it's actually sort of bringing you benefit rather than not. And anxiety, it's like, oh, if I don't worry about this, it means that I won't like be prepared for all these bad events. So like depression, yeah, it gives you that like low mood, low energy, low, you know, self-esteem, feels like there's no point in doing anything. But there's a lot of ghosts, isn't there? So am I on the right track? I have no idea. It's a very weird section of the game here because it's sort of brought it to a snail's pace, which is a shame really, because oh, that was a cool effect. I felt like the game's pacing was really good before this. Felt like they nailed it. It's pretty hard. Many parents let the TV and teachers raise their children, and school and TV usually teach that showing emotions is bad. Yeah, I think that, I mean, I'm a teacher I'm not in a school, but like in a sort of outside school, and I think they put a lot of importance on making sure that you have space to share your feelings and you feel included and you feel seen and validated and stuff like that. I think, you know, there's a sort of section we do at a lot of the start of our classes where we do like a weekly check-in, and it gives kids a chance to sort of talk about stuff if they want to. But so I think stuff like that is, you know, if the kid doesn't want to share stuff though in front of everybody, that's also valid too. And I think that, like, I've never been someone that I really have benefited from like therapy in my life. I've always been really open about the fact that I've been to this therapy and stuff. But if I'm in a group setting and people are like, oh, talk about how you feel today, I hate it. I don't want to talk about it. Like, me personally, I don't find that beneficial because I don't want to talk about how my week's been. I find it the opposite, but I do it because, you know, I know some people do find it good, but I know there's also kids in there that don't particularly want to talk about how their week was. But I always really struggle with that. Like, we do a thing where it's like, oh, how are you feeling out of 10? And it's like, I really don't like doing that. I don't know why. But then in like a one-to-one session, like I don't mind opening up about myself and my feelings when I feel like it's a safe space where I'm with someone who, you know, or I'm with someone who gives a shit for whatever reason. I mean, the way I hear Finland incorporates emotional control and verbalizing your problems in the common study plan, starting like middle school equivalent-ish, that gives me hope. I've only heard of such secondhand, and maybe it's just some schools and so on, but it's a step for the better. Yeah, for sure. You should always be able to talk about how you feel. I'm this close to looking up where we need to go. Because I genuinely have no idea where the best place to head is. Like, I don't have any sort of clue, and we're sort of... Oh my god, I've actually run out of time. Shit. No, I wanted to make a little bit of progress tonight. Fucking hell, we've just run around and talk about gashes and mental health, gang. That's literally what we've done today. Sorry. A lot of people come into therapy because it starts affecting someone else. They notice their child copying OCD rituals, or worried about things their partners struggling with their depression and that kind of thing. Yeah. I see, yeah, 100, like, I'm sort of thinking about it from my point of view. It was a loved one who... like, I noticed it. I think I read about it online and I was like, oh god, that sounds like me. And then I think it was a loved one who sort of said, okay, well, like, the next step is therapy. And I think if I was an adult, I think I would have really struggled to say, okay, it's time to go into therapy. I think because I was a kid, it was sort of like, or like a early teen, it was sort of like, just, you're so used to doing what your parents tell you to do. So that was sort of what was my gateway into therapy. But I don't think I was necessarily, like, ready. But I suppose it was like sort of, I saw multiple therapists, so I suppose it was like that sort of step ladder. I bet your students appreciate it. I doubt anywhere else is doing it as regularly. It's interesting you say that. A lot of the time the kids talk to me about, like, how, because I thought the same thing. I always do like a warm down, and I do like a mini meditation thing with my kids. So, like, at the end of the session, I always get them to lay down and we do like a little meditation, like not a full meditation, but like the sort of just to relax their body. So you go through each sort of body part and you kind of, you know, you just walk them through it. And I also ask them to think about one nice thing that happened to them today and why it made them happy, so that they can sort of like get in the habit of noticing like the small things. And I try and encourage them to find it to be like a small thing. So like they saw a cat on the way, or they, you know, so not things like, oh, you know, these big things that we think are the things that make us happy, trying to notice the small things. So I always do that. But they tell me that they meditate a lot at school and stuff, some of them. So I don't know, I think they are incorporating it into schools as well. Good morning. Hi, Phoenix. How are you? I also don't like that my psychologist also asked me at the beginning how my week/day was. I think it's expected in therapy that you're going to get asked that. So, but I think, like, outside of that, I think it's sort of like, especially when you're going through a hard time, I think it's a really loaded question. Like, how was your day? How was your week? Because it's like, do you want the real answer, or do you want the made up, I'm going to pretend everything's fine answer? Someone close to me is seriously struggling with asking for help. They know they need help and they're just really struggling. Asking for it is hard to watch, but I know all I can do is tell them I'm there for them. That is a really tough situation to be in, Fugari. I think something I've learned is, like, you can still care for someone, but you also need to know what your limitations and your boundaries are with people. And if they're not if they're not able to get the help or willing or whatever, the, you know, I know they want to get the help but they're struggling to ask for help and stuff, your hands are tied, as you say. There's not really much you can do, you know. Like, I have a limitation on how much I can support people as well, and that's okay. You know, I can sit here and I can have a chat with people about their mental health and stuff like that, but if someone tries to put too much on me, I also know my limitations of how much I can support them, and I also know that it's important to set a boundary, because for me, I've got a lot going on myself. So, like, do you know what I mean? I think it's important that you know your limitations. We were talking about Gash Browns, we were. The talk has been fun, especially the names for boobs. Yes, it's been a good one. Fiery biscuits, classic. The meditation exercise is so good. Oh yeah, it's great, isn't it? Yeah, I'd like to be able to help, but I'm just not in the position to right now. And if somebody really cares about you, they'll hear it, and it might hurt. But like, if you have a good relationship with someone, like, the relationship will survive. Yeah, I know, a lot of streamers have a no trauma dumping rule. I do too. I think it's really hard to draw the line though, because sometimes I don't think people realize they're doing it. Do you know what I mean? I think it's hard. Chesticles. I genuinely don't. I'm going to try and find these dolls and then I'll have to end there, I think. But I do want to try this doll. This doll thing. I was so hoping to get a little bit further tonight. I'm so sad. Wow, way to call me out for not reading the rules. You honestly, no, I'm not. That wasn't targeted at anyone. But I do think that a lot of people don't realize that they're trauma dumping. I don't think they do. I think they're like, oh, but I'm just talking about my day. Do you have a new mic? No. Does it sound new? I feel like it's getting more... Oh no, is my mic okay? It's not like I've turned the gain up by accident or something, is it? Oh god, guys, gang, I'm scared. Have I... Where's my sound, guys? Stiff? Microphone's fine. Okay. I feel like it's getting more common, or maybe I'm just getting out there more. You also see I'm not your therapist a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that streamers are sort of putting their foot down on it, because I think for too long a lot of people have just assumed they can just say what they want to streamers, but you can't. Mic's good. Okay, mic's fine. Okay, good. Microphone is fine. No, it kind of looked newer. Oh, it looks newer. This? No, it's not new. It's my Blue Yeti that I've had for a long time. It sounds fine. Mic is fine. Guys, I like panicked there and you guys all came to my rescue. Thank you. I thought it was new earlier too, because of the way it looks. Wait, this wasn't here earlier. What is this? What is this? Hello? Oh, it's a diary. Well, that was helpful. I don't know, I'm deaf now. Why are you deaf now? It might be because there isn't a sock on it this time. There is a sock on it. It's just a black sock. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's because like I haven't had webcam for a while and you guys are like, who is this person? I don't even recognize her. I don't know why, but a lot of people like to tell me their problems and that makes them feel good. It takes me zero effort to listen to people so long as I'm down to it. I think that's really cool that you feel like you're able to do that. I think it's a great trait to be able to listen. Is a great trait. And I was also that person that people felt like they could talk to. And sometimes, and this is why I say it, one, people don't realize they are trauma dumping on you, and two, people don't realize they are being trauma dumped on. And sometimes people don't realize the effect that can have on them. This is the cutscene I was looking for, gang. But we have the camera obscura this time, now that the pirates have attacked. Okay, right. We need to, I think, get our big boy pants on. Because we've never, I don't know if we've actually had to fight 3 before. We've seen them, but we need to camera, we need to whack this film in. Big boy film. Let's go! Right, we need to just get some shots in here, I think, because... Yeah, this. So even if they're not, like, perfect, I think we need to just get some shots in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, attack me. Attack me, pussies. I'm in a dead end. I'm in a dead end. Fuck off. I'm looking down when I want to be looking up. Yeah, we just want to get some shots in, I think. Like... Ah! Right, we'll see if this gets any progress, right, gang? And then I'll finish, alright? I'll find a save and then I'll finish. Because I know you guys are waiting to get rid of me. Fuck me, that took away a lot of health. Blue Yeti crew. Monkey. It makes sense streamers have that rule. It's bad enough that if one person starts jumping, but if multiple people start doing it regularly, it gets extremely upsetting and draining. Good point, and it also upsets people in chat. Some people don't want to sit there. They don't want to go through their day feeling like shit and then come and watch a streamer and then have to listen to somebody else's shit. And I know I sound kind of harsh saying this, but also, like, it is what it is. I'm kind of a fan of Shure products. They are so damn expensive. What's Shure? Shure? I feel like I sometimes lead the conversation down that line. What do you mean, Fugaria? You think that you trauma dump? With myself, I try to keep it on the positive side, like the small victories of the day. It also helps me with more positive thinking. Oh, you mean the... Or are they two separate things, what you said? But yeah, the positive thinking is great. I think it's a great habit that everybody can get into. But I don't feel like you trauma dump. I feel like I can listen to people and not get emotionally attached. I think that's great that you can do that. And again, it's a really good skill. But I think it's also about where you are mentally as well. You have to be quite secure. Not secure, but like in a good place mentally to be able to give your best side of yourself to support people. And there's nothing wrong with saying that you're not in the place to do that. As Sif said earlier. I never minded it from my friends. That's what I'm there for. But it isn't what you're there for. Like, that's not your place, is to be trauma dumped on. Trauma dumping is starting to sound like Cylons in Battlestar Galactica. Am I a dumper? What about my friends? Smile for the picture, you dead fucks. Every time you sing that, I want to hear more of that, and then you stop. Oh. Yeah, maybe something's broken with me, Lamal, but someone can tell me the worst shit and it doesn't affect me. It's not that I don't care and I realize that it's bad for them. I can support them, I just don't feel anything. I don't think there's anything wrong with you. It takes all sorts to make the world up. Pronounce Shure. They make mics and headphones. Oh, okay. I don't know about like equipment and stuff, so... Sure as in sure, they're a good audio company. I enjoy deep talks and streams, so they're good fun. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I feel a bit guilty when I talk about stuff like this because I hope that people don't think like that I'm trauma dumping by having these conversations. Do you know what I mean? Like that is a worry for me sometimes. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. Like that is a little bit of a concern for me sometimes. I worry that I'm sort of imposing this conversation on people. In a way, maybe. Oh, for fuck's sake, this is stupid. Fuck off. Why can't I just flashbang him? Oh. 34 fucking damage. It's embarrassing. Fuck off, mate. Fuck off, mate. Oh my god, this is stupid. We spent like an hour looking for this like crap room. Like, you wait for one of them to hit you so you can get that, like, 0 shot. And then one of them's up your butt, like, smacking you like that. Fuck you up. Karina, thank you so much for the 15 months. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. I'm getting absolutely crapped on by ghosts, but I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Thank you so much for the 15 months. Thank you, thank you. I will give you love heart hands as well, because I can do that because I've got my cam on. Give me just a second. Let's give the love heart hands now before I forget. Thank you very much. Thank you. I like trains. Congratulations. Dowsy's mic is sure it's 400 quid's worth. Wow. Yeah, I don't really get like that into names for equipment and stuff. Like, I'm not very good with it. Like, an SM58 could mean anything to me. I feel like I lead the conversation towards trauma dumping sometimes. Nah, I don't think you do. The good old indestructible SM58. You can run over an SM58 with a truck and it still works. I like to share my victories, small and big, and hearing I'm so proud of you. Ah. Nah, you're definitely not trauma dumping. If we were bothered, we'd go back to talking about naughty things we normally do. Yes, I do have a very naughty chat. You little naughty, cheeky monkeys, aren't you? Cam is back, very exciting. It's me. All back. Look at me. Sorry I haven't been around much, busy with that. Not at all, not at all. I hope work's going well. Given your profession, if you saw an SM58, you'd recognise it. Nope, probably not. I genuinely don't, like, it's just, you know, like, I don't, equipment, nah. Not interested. I could literally trip over an SM58. I wouldn't know what the fuck it was. The fuck was that? Who left that? I'd just go, that mic there. I think this is just how we're going to have to do it. Just hope for the best. Yeah, one's dead. Nice. Bang. Boom. Fucking boom. I just keep moving. One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head, stand up, sit down, keep moving. One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head, stand up, sit down, keep moving. One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head, stand up, sit down, keep moving. Where's the other one? Oh my god, he's gonna do them. Shit. He like ducks down, which makes him kind of hard to fight because I'm gonna just take photos of him while he's standing up, maybe. It's just hard to like get the shot of him before he, like, down there. Ooh. And he's got that long stick. Long. Oh god, it's such little damage. Long stick. Ah! Oh, it missed me. Oops. Is this the ghost shooty game? It is, yeah, it's the second one. I'm happy with my blue Yeti, it does the trick for me. Me too. This trauma dumping concept is new to me, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's a new concept. Newish. Like, it's sort of... I think some people overuse it though. I think if someone's like genuinely looking for support, sometimes they're like, oh, you're trauma dumping. It's like, as long as you make sure, like, if you're good friends with someone and you're telling them about your shit day, like, the likelihood is your friend kind of like doesn't mind hearing about it, as long as, one, you're not like doing it without sort of just saying like, oh, I've had a shit day, and then it gives your friend a chance to sort of go, okay, I'm not really equipped to deal with that. Do you know what I mean? Or like, I'm not having a great day either. Can we not talk about it? And can we talk about it like another time? But I suppose like some people just say like, oh, if someone talks to me about like bad things, they're just trauma dumping. I've heard that before, and it's used incorrectly. Like most terms, like narcissism is used incorrectly quite a lot. And what's the other one I was thinking the other day gets thrown around? I can't remember, but yeah, things get misused sometimes. I'm never naughty, can't be naughty because my English is not good enough for being naughty. Is this a good excuse? No. Naughty chat, never. We're good boys and girls who eat our cottage cheese. Ew! I tripped over SM57 and thought it was an FX32. Boy, was my face red. I did a naughty thing on Sunday. I brought a piece of brie and ate like most of it. Oh, like most of it? Do you still have a little tiny bit? SM58's your standard looking microphone singers use. They're reliable as hell. Yeah, they sound awesome. Produced since 1966. Guys, why are you telling me about mics? Guys! When I was in Scotland, the word cheeky was completely new to me. Then for a year I observed it, learned it, meditated on it until I reached a deep understanding of the meaning of context of it, and then I returned to Finland and didn't hear it for years. Well, here you are, cheeky. Oh, right. That was one of the most perplexing words to me right after the phrase whatever floats your boat of yours. Hearing that for the first time, I wasn't sure if I was hit on, insulted, neither, or both. Whatever floats your boat, it means, do you know what it means now before the naughty part is not finishing it? My old yardstick for it was not asking how I am before launching into their woes. Yeah, like, I actually find that, like, that, for me, it's really interesting that you bring that up, right? Because, I think if someone doesn't ask how you are, to me it's like, not to use the term, but it's a bit of a red flag. Like, if you have a friend that doesn't ever ask you how you are and just talks about themselves, it sometimes makes me go, do you know what I mean? I think it's a signal of a good conversation, even if you're just politely being like, oh, how was your day? You don't even have to say like, how are you? Just like, how was your day is it's important, I think, personally, because we know you don't care. I don't care. I'm out of film. Shit. I'm out of film. I'd also stop talking and see if they notice. Yeah, I do that a lot with people. Like, you know, like when they pretend like they give a shit and then you stop talking and you see if... Yeah, that's a good one. I used it a little bit yesterday in my risotto. Very nice. Oh, okay. Don't tell me this was for no reason. Oh my god. Right, that's it. I'm uninstalling the emulator. What the fuck was the point of that room? I thought it was going to open this door. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. But I'll never forget the feeling of sincerely not knowing. Oh, you know what it means now, okay. If I should feel offended, feeling like I'd be dumb, I asked my host mum and she explained it to me. Oh, it sounds like you had a nice host mum. We've got to head to bed. It's been wicked chilling in here all tonight. Yeah, it's been lovely to see you, Al. Thank you so much for resubscribing earlier. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. I am going to go and find a save point now because I have gone 26 minutes over. Guys, this is unacceptable. Please, can all of you beat me up? All line up, all of you, and just slap me around the face for going on too long. Thank you. The problem is there. You will end up getting people who stop replying because they don't want to seem like they're pestering someone. Wait. I stopped talking to see if they notice. The problem is you'll end up getting people who stop replying because they don't want to seem like they're pestering someone. If someone really is like ready to just like trauma dump on you and like not give a shit about you, I don't think they really give a shit if you're answering or not, because it's not actually, to them it's not about you, it's about them. And what they can get. Oh, I missed the save point. Where was it? Wag's finger. Don't do it again. Hope the rest of the stream is good. Thank you so much, Al. Good night. Hope it's about the experience, living in the moment. I don't want to live in the moment. What the fuck was I supposed to do here? This was just like a really weird series of events. This evening. Who needs doors when you have memories? I think you know you have a close friend when you can skip the formalities. The conversation starts where you left before. Phoenix, thank you so much for using your Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 months. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think you're right, Kino. I think that does show a good friendship, 100%. It means that you're comfortable with someone. Kind of like, instead of how was your day, ask, did you ask for your free day? Oh, I see. So like you don't have to ask someone how they are. I think yeah, but I think you have to be like really good friends with someone. I think like acquaintances, I think it is like polite to just be like, how are you? How was your day? I think that, but yeah, close friends, yeah, for sure. It's like family, innit? But I do it for 4 more hours. 4 more hours. She was really nice when she heard I like Disney movies. She put the old TV and a DVD player in my room with a bunch of Disney movies. Aww. I don't agree with that one personally, but I can understand the viewpoint. Which part? The thing about stopping talking to someone. I think what... I don't want to speak on behalf of Sif, so Sif, if I'm overstepping, please do correct me. But I think what Sif means is like... when you're in... And because I'm saying from my point of view, right? If I'm hanging out with somebody and they say to me, how was your weekend? And then you start answering and they start getting distracted. And this 100% happens to me. They start getting distracted by their phone or something else that they're doing. And you think to yourself, well, why the fuck did you ask me if you're not actually that interested? They're just doing it to make conversation. And in those situations, I do just stop talking and like just see if they notice. But a lot of the time they do notice because they realize that it's rude what they're doing and they usually put their phone down or whatever. They're just looking for someone to talk at, exactly, not to. She was from a social pocket where I am older than you, so you'll listen to me. And if you have an actual point, it's automatically invalid, but that wasn't a problem often. Well, that doesn't sound very nice. GDI, my sub renews tomorrow. Oh, really? Thank you, Spotter. Thank you. But never feel obliged to renew it or anything.